It's been 6 months since the outbreak. No one knows how it started. Thousands are dead. Birmingham, England. 3 men.
How you doing?
Hello, what's up now?
Trapped. Using a fortunately placed radio transmitter, they tried desperately to get a message to the outside world. This is their message.
Welcome to Don't Go Outside, the podcast that asks the big questions.
Should you stay inside?
Should you stay inside? Just to let you know, we've got a bit of a change of venue tonight. We're in Dean's cabin in the woods.
Don't tell them where I am.
I've got to say,
I'm off the grid.
I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
I really don't feel safe in a cabin in the woods.
Well, you know,
With us.
With him.
Yeah, we're in the cabin in Cannock Chase, surrounded by the werewolves. So that's another fucking thing we've got to worry about.
Ghost.
Okay, don't fucking egg the pudding.
No,
And the ghost.
Cannock Chase is haunted.
And the ghost.
It's supposed to be haunted by a young girl.
Well, alright, anyway, lads, if I can just bring it round to me.
Okay. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Yeah, you've had your chance, right? Because I've been quite seriously, not insulted.
Right.
I've been quite seriously insulted in the changing rooms
Oh my god.
of a local, what's the word? Gentlemen's outfitters. Today. But I was trying on a new pair of jeans, right? And it really has thrown me, off my kilter.
Cock a hoop.
So yeah, you might notice I'm a bit down in the dumps this week.
Who's insulted you?
The woman who worked there, right, as I was trying these jeans on, came out to look in the big mirror outside, to which she went, "Skinny jeans, really?"
You are joking.
Not only did she go insult me by saying skinny jeans, really, you fat fucker, she even gave me the head tilt of sort of sympathy.
Where's this?
It's a chain.
No, let's name it.
It's a chain.
No,
Yeah. It wasn't the
chain.
last one you went to.
It's next.
The next one you're going to. Yeah. The woman, bless her. To be fair, bless her. I think she was doing me a favour because I was a bit in two minds about them.
Oh no, but
I did think
It's a bit harsh.
They're a smidge tight.
it's not our business.
I did
to
look
say.
like I'd got yoga pants on. So that's which is why I went out into the hall to look in the big mirror. Because I did think perhaps if I'm looking a little bit further away, it won't be quite so obvious.
Yeah.
That I'm hanging frog eye.
Well,
in front of everybody.
isn't she supposed to sell you these jeans?
Well, no, that's
Clearly
the
she
thing.
didn't like her job.
To be fair, she was obviously saying,
there's ways
you
of saying
might
it.
want to reconsider. And the best way, the woman,
It's to embarrass you in front of the whole shop.
it was for her to go, "Skinny jeans, really?"
She might as well have just vomited.
Yeah, well, she might as well have just offered me a cake. That's what she was saying.
Oh, that's why I don't go shopping, jeans shopping especially. Because I don't, my weight does fluctuate, like, daily. I'm 34, then I'm a 35, then I'm a 36.
35?
Exactly. So my 34s are falling down, and my 36s are too tight.
So, are you measuring your waist 3 times a day? Are you anorexic?
But you can tell, don't you? Your trousers are like, tight. My trousers are too tight.
Right.
So yeah, felt good. Thought I'd go and do a bit of shopping.
Yeah.
I'll go and a bit of retail therapy. And yeah,
Well, I have to say, Dan, I think you're looking very dapper tonight. You look very rockabilly, if I may say, or psychobilly.
yeah,
I quite like it. You're copying my style. I know.
that's it. That is what I've been doing.
You've got style.
Not really. There's nothing wrong
Down
with
to
them.
little pixie boots on.
They're not pixie boots.
They're
like pointy ones. They've got blades in them.
Winkle pickers.
They are a bit like winkle pickers.
Picking the
I
winkles.
like them. They like them.
That's all that matters.
See, now you've just insulted me.
I'm sorry.
Someone's done that to him.
You look great.
Thanks, mate.
Now, I haven't bought any new clothes for about 4 years. As you know. Just wear the same.
4 years.
6 years.
Really?
No, it's even ages. Hey, look, and I can't be bothered. Oh, it's too much hassle.
It's not that
You got
easy.
especially. I don't mind giving and just picking a t-shirt up. And Marie kept saying, "Are you going to try that on?" I go, "God no." I've got to take the clothes off to put clothes on to take them off again to put the other clothes back on.
But how do you know they're going to fit you?
Yeah, surely if your
Well, you don't.
weight fluctuates,
But it
as
does.
you claim,
And
you
what
need
you
to
do?
check.
But it's not your weight fluctuating, it's the jean sizes do fluctuate slightly.
Yeah, but if they don't fit, you put them in the cupboard, sulk, and then moan that you got no clothes.
See, now what I do, if I buy something that doesn't fit, I do get annoyed with myself, sulk, but then I hang it up and think, that'll inspire me
One day.
to get into that.
To get some more clothes hangers.
Yeah. To get, I have got a whole wardrobe of stuff with labels still on.
You have got a wardrobe of
Yeah.
inspiration.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wardrobe of inspiration.
I've got an inspirational
I'm
wardrobe.
sure that was your Harry Potter somewhere. Harry Potter and the wardrobe of inspiration.
That doesn't work though, you know, when you put them away and then you think, one day I'll get into
Well,
that.
that's the
Doesn't
thing,
work.
is when you say one day,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you say, like, next Friday, I need to get that on,
Yeah.
you got to put a shift in there.
I'm gonna do something.
If it's just one day,
Well-
you can sit there and eat another pizza.
I've got these like 80s style shorts.
Do you know you've got 2 t-shirts on?
Yes, I've got 2 t-shirts on.
Oh, as long as you know,
this
that's
one
all
where
right.
this is just an overshirt. What is the matter with my style? I'm dribbling now.
Nothing, as long as you know you've got 2 t-shirts on. I've never seen that done before.
I understand I have 2 t-shirts on.
It's an overshirt.
It's an overshirt.
Is that a thing?
It's too
Oh,
big.
I thought
It's supposed to be baggy.
like what Wee Willie Winky wore.
Either that or I'm supposed to...
No, that's a nightgown.
Yeah,
no,
isn't that
it's-
an overshirt?
I resent this idea. I don't like where this convo's going. Not
You have
enjoying.
to turn up looking like shit, though, man.
Sorry. It's been a hard day. Yeah, I've got these like 80s style shorts. They're bright pink.
Budgie smugglers. Bright pink.
I bought them, but I've done what he's done. I bought them thinking they'd fit, and they didn't. They'll be
Proper pair of
But-
Glen Oddles.
Oh yeah, but I will not put them away. I will wear them, and I do. I just pop out all the time. It's great.
You're showing brain.
I'm showing brain. Yeah,
Great.
it's like a bulldog with a
It's your
headscarf.
bright pink shorts
What
and
you should do
inspiration.
is wear that, some really tight shorts, pink shorts with your balls hanging down, and then like go and hang about around the park.
It's like a
Something.
bulldog with a headscarf. No, it'll be fine. I might wear them here today. Tonight,
Yeah.
not tonight.
You might not.
I will.
Not in my cabin. House meeting. Somebody is leaving raw meat in the bin.
Fucking, I wonder who.
Yeah, raw meat, raw fish. Obviously attracting. It was like first day of the sales.
Oh, Black Friday.
Yeah, down by the bin room the other day.
Jumping out.
Why are you both looking at me?
To get to a bit of halibut. Just a funny word, isn't it? Halibut. Yeah. I reckon you could tell somebody like that. You know, I've got some bad news. Your mum's died. The good news is halibut. See, you get to smile. Then it's just a funny word. There are
Nothing,
just,
because I know you were going to say. I was anticipating it.
there are just funny words.
Slapstick, gruff nut.
Nugget. I like nugget.
Nougat.
Nougat, not nougat. You can add nougat.
Yeah, is it nougat or nugget?
Nugget.
Okay, well, big news this week. It's happened. It's landed. It dropped this week.
What? I was bollock.
Again.
The first episode, Series 8,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. It's with us.
I watched it last night, yeah.
Final series. You know what? I actually got up early.
Did you watch it at 2 o'clock?
I was going to get up at 2 o'clock, but then I remembered.
You can't be asked.
In a happy coincidence, I couldn't be asked.
I was dead
and I
to
got
it.
the day off.
Oh, right, okay.
So I actually got up early and watched it to avoid all spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I watched
it's back.
I watched the last season, and then I watched the last one of season 7, and then the first one of season 8. Yeah, I was.
I think a lot happened.
A lot happened. I thought it was a bit slow starting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't obviously we ain't going to give any spoilers, but yeah, I think it's setting everything up now for the big battle. And
Massive battle.
oh, it's really good. I forgot how good it was. I watched a lot of season 7 again, and each one's like a feature film, isn't it?
But mark my words.
I've heard of him before. He never shut up, does he?
Sir Davos,
Yeah.
the Onion.
You think he's going to have...
Now, what he said about a king and queen ruling together,
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen.
You reckon it's going to be John and...
It's going to be
Daenerys?
John and his auntie
Is that the midget?
together,
Yeah.
ruling, and Sansa will stay as the Lady
Warden.
of Winterfell and the Warden of the North.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a bit of a theory come out about the names of the dire wolves having some significance.
Oh, no. So then I'm going to have to go back and research
Well,
what the names was. I can't remember.
John's is called Ghost. John is a ghost, isn't he?
John the
was
Ghost.
killed.
Yeah.
Sansa's is called Lady.
Because it's a lady.
She's the Lady of Winterfell. Arya's is Nymeria,
Nymeria. Yeah.
which was a warrior queen.
Not diphtheria. I thought it was diphtheria. I know something theory.
Now Rickon's was called Shaggy Dog. So the theory kind of falls down.
He
there
gets
a
some
little
more
bit.
wick, he does.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, man, he's got to
He
put
was
a
in one episode.
I know, but he's just there. He's all... He's
Well, now he's
staring
dead,
into
isn't he?
space.
No,
He's-
that's Bran.
Who?
Rickon.
Oh, little Rickon.
Yeah.
I know what you're riding. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, you've never watched it. have you?
No,
We've
no,
had this
watch it.
conversation.
Can you stay out of this?
Oh,
Unbeliever.
Good check your points for squirrels.
Oh, wait until we talk about Star Wars and you can jump back in.
Well, it made me think, right, that in Game of Thrones, yeah, you've got all the big families. Basically, a lot of families are at war, or a lot of clans, if
Yeah.
you like. And all these clans have got flags, obviously, because obviously you've got to have a flag. And they've all got an animal, a sigil, if you like, that represents their family, their house.
Yeah.
So the House of Stark is represented by a wolf, and all the symbols and imagery for Stark is wolves.
Wolf-like.
Saying we've got one's a dragon,
Lupi.
one's a lion. The best one is
I like
the Greyjoys, the Kraken.
Yeah,
That's the best one.
the big squid.
Yeah.
The big squid thing.
well, I'm cracking.
So I was thinking, what would ours be if we were, if it was house melee?
Yeah.
So I've tried to come up with one. I've tried to come up with one for Al.
Right, okay.
Right. And I've really put some thought into this.
Oh crap.
And I actually have had a change of mind, because originally it was the cane toad.
Yeah.
Right.
Explain.
Lives to shag.
Right, okay.
And he's so
I live to share.
he will shag other
Toads.
male toads,
Yeah.
other animals,
Yeah.
inanimate objects,
Yeah.
and has even been known to try and shag female cane toads
Yes.
after they've been run over.
Necro toad.
Necrotoad. It's a good thrash band.
Necrotoad.
But then I found one that was even better,
Oh god.
and that was something called a kakapo.
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 A kakapo is a flightless parrot native to New Zealand.
What?
Evolved in an area where they had no predators, ample food, and never really developed any street smarts or brain of any kind. And generally life was great for the kakapo. And because there were no predators, it only had one form of defence, and that was, when startled, to run very quickly up the nearest tree, throwing itself off, and then remembering it was a flightless bird. Smashing into a bloody mess of beak and feathers. Described as highly sexed, but only the males. The females only feels any sort of real horniness every 2 to 5 years.
Oh no!
But
Why?
undeterred, the male kakapo will try and attract uninterested females by digging a small cave, and so that his love call will echo around the island. He does this so well that all the females on the island have no idea where he is. So when
I'll show
unable to attract females, the horny male will run around the island trying to shag anything, other males, humans and predators. The kakapo is cute, like Al,
Thank you. There we go. First bit of
and if you
positivity.
don't scare it, It will always come and say hello, and will probably try and shag you. And now I think that could be, you know, they have a motto.
Yeah.
You know, the Lannister always pays its debts.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, winter is coming. I may try and shag
Oh,
you.
mate.
So I think for house free,
Yeah.
it's the Kakapo.
Okay, I'll take that. It's better than the other one.
The cane.
The cane toad.
Actually, for you, it would be the caned toad.
That'd be better, yeah. That'd work. Oh, sound, yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I
that's all right,
quite enjoyed that.
right.
I think,
You need to get that out to your bannermen.
do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, for next week, I will make up my own, what do you call them?
Sigil.
Sigil.
Sigil. Yes.
I'll see if I can draw one out. A kakapo.
Kakapo. It might be pronounced differently. That's how it's spelled.
Kangaroo. How come all the birds in New Zealand are flightless? They
don't want to go anywhere, do they? They're too happy.
I'm saying idyllic, you
They live in New Zealand.
I can't be asked to
Well,
fly
they give it-
down here and then
They're going to come here, are they?
you're going to sit down here on the deck.
The dick.
Eat my fish and chips.
Sitting on the dick.
Oh, we moved to South Africa there.
No, that wasn't South African. If I was going to choose one for you, the Mal,
Yeah.
I think I'd choose a spectacled bear / sloth. For the simple reason, spectacled bears, believe it or not, are very partial to a bear.
Well, there you go.
And now I know you're partial to a bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a scruffy look, you know. This Charles, what's his name out of Rolling Stones? Charlie Watts, not Charlie Watts. The weird
Mick Jagger.
Keith Richards.
Johnny Depp's dad, Keith Richards. Yeah, I think you've got a bit of a style and a swagger, like you've just got out your skip or something.
What the fuck?
But yeah.
I've just got out my skip.
You're a bit like
What's
Keith
with that?
Richards in a skip.
He fucking strolls in here with 2 t-shirts and the fucking velvet picture boots. And starts slagging me off saying I'm looking fucking Keith Richards in a skip.
Yeah, but in a cool way.
And he's fucking walking around in his pink shorts with his nads hanging out.
And his pixie boots.
It's behind doors, behind closed doors.
A dedicated follower of the fashion. Go on.
A sloth, just simply because, you know, you like to take your time. I've never seen you rush to do anything, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. True.
You know, you like to take your time, don't you? You like to enjoy life a little bit.
Slow and methodical.
So I think I'd have to go with a speckled... I think the speckled bear probably represents you.
Yeah, a speckled bear, a spectacled bear.
Spectacle bear. Speckled bear.
The great speckled bear.
Spectacle bear. That's what I said, yeah. That's what I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think you're a spectacle bear.
There is actually no evidence that spectacled bears like to drink beer. There is, however, an actual brand of beer called Old Bear Spectacled Bear. One can only assume that in a last-minute attempt at research, Alan Googled this and became confused. Like a child. We apologize for this mistake but cannot guarantee this won't happen again. Alan is very easily confused.
Okay, so House Miley, represented by the Spectacled Bear.
Right, okay. So I've been looking at Dean.
Hello.
He's over there, right opposite me. Hi. Lovely beard. Coming on a treat, that
It
is.
is, isn't it? Yeah.
Have you oiled it yet?
I have oiled it, conditioned it,
Yeah.
and had my first proper trim.
That's yes. Cool.
Yeah.
That's
For the barbers?
At the barbers.
How much is that question?
A couple of quid extra on having a haircut.
Oh, I'd have done that for free.
Yeah, but thanks.
Toss dear.
Anyway, Dean Sigil.
Hello.
Yep.
So I was thinking, Dean, you know, his characteristics, his look, you know, first impressions.
Yeah.
And first of all, I was thinking of like some sort of big dog.
Oh.
You know, big shaggy dog. Big dog type thing.
The Dulux.
But no, a bit cooler than that.
It's a bird.
But then I thought, well, it's a bit close to the wolf, innit? And you got the stalks of the wolf.
Yeah.
So if you are
I'll bet
marching,
so.
yeah, if you're marching with stalks, it might get a bit confusing. That's all I'm saying. So I was thinking like another thing, and you stole me thunder a little bit here.
No, I didn't know.
No.
Yeah.
Then I thought a bear,
Yeah.
but like a big grizzly bear, because you know you're a big guy. You got the size, you got the heft, and then you got the hair and the beard.
Suck him off.
You know what I mean? But I thought, yeah.
My cabin, my rules.
And but not just that. He says, because I've known Dean a long time, yeah. And there is a thing about Dean that you find out, especially if you go on holiday. You know, go away with him at any time. He's not great of a morning.
Right,
No.
yeah.
He's
No,
not-
I've witnessed this, but yeah.
You've seen him,
There
mate.
is some truth. to
He's
it.
not an early morning kind of
I
guy.
do
Yeah.
like 5 minutes to myself when I wake up.
So,
Who
you know,
doesn't? Oh, like that.
and so you've seen them like, I mean, you've heard the phrase, you know, like a bear with a sore head.
Yeah.
That's a bit like Daredevil.
Yeah.
Right. Just leave him alone, give him a bit of space. Don't crowd him.
Give him a coffee.
Don't ask him what did you dream about last night? What do you want for breakfast? Just let him, you know,
Yeah.
That's it, fine.
He's got to have some time to
wake up.
yeah.
Yeah, a bit like a bear that's come out of hibernation. They act like a complete twat for months, don't they? When they're just fucking rolling about down the hills. I don't know where I'm going, I'm eating this, I'm going back to sleep, I don't know, I'm rubbing my eyes. That's a bit like him. And so, yeah, a bear. But with another quality of because you've most of your life he's been a bit of an office based kind of guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
So he's been a bit of a quill pusher, as we'll say.
Well,
in the
yeah.
family.
Okay, I like that.
So I think a bear in some sort of big-quilled hat with a feather,
Oh, even better.
like a real cool.
Bear with a bit of style.
Yeah.
Paddington.
Like a bear about town. Fucking Paddington, a bit stylish at Paddington.
Okay. Who?
Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen
Yeah.
meets Paddington.
Yeah, okay.
He's a bit like a bear dandy. You know what I mean? So he's got these little hats on,
Oh, loving that.
big feather.
Loving that.
Feathered as big as you like. Then you can have,
Yeah.
you know, an ostrich feather if you want.
But you
know.
can't go too big with feathers.
You
You
can't
have a
have,
kickabout feather.
have a kickabout feather. They've got feathers.
It's a kickabout.
What is it?
What's a kickabout, fella?
And we get back to Australia and New Zealand.
Okay, yes, so that's his sigil. A bear with a big hat, quill.
With a feather in it.
I see now I feel really left out.
And now, why?
Well, because you're a bear, I'm a fucking cockabout.
Not a cockabout.
What is it?
That's another dog. My brother's got a
Spaniel and a
cockabout.
poodle.
I don't want to be a cockapoo. Now, so you've got a.
Not even a flying bird.
Okay. Right. Lump it. Right. This is it. That's it. So you've got a motto as well.
All right.
You got a family motto
Right, yeah.
in Latin.
Yes.
Right, and let's see if we can work out.
Okay.
This is real.
Yeah, go on.
What do you use? Now, my Latin is a little bit rusty. I will do that.
Right.
So don't take the pronunciation as read. Ne ante meridium loqui.
Ooh,
Meridian.
Is that centre? Meridian.
I would have thought middle or
Middle.
centre, yeah.
Just because the centre of the country, England, was called.
Say it again. Say
Say it again.
the phrase again.
Ne ante meridium loqui.
No, something. Yeah.
Middle loqui ground. Is that loqui? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a bad shed.
So
No,
translated into English,
Go
it
on.
means before noon, do not speak.
Oh, that's on midday.
okay,
midday.
meridian.
Yeah.
So don't bother speaking to him
Until midday.
in the morning.
Okay.
Like I said, he's had his.
Yes.
I didn't do a motto, did I? I have to
You
get a
have to get
motto.
one.
Yeah,
You have to
sorry.
get one. Yeah.
I don't do Game of Thrones, so I don't know these things.
So that's so they're my sigils. So you got a behatted bear, a spectacled bear, and a cockapoo.
A cockapoo.
Yeah. So anyway, we was looking into this. I was looking at our actual family crests and mottos.
All right,
And
okay.
because now, for the fact, because other family members have told me that the Mileys
You were adopted.
have actually got we've actually got a proper
Actually, a Manson.
crest, and it's this. It's and it's always got a wild boar
No, right.
and a ship. So there's some sort of sailing history.
Oh, cool.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, the barker is it's
Tattoo.
they've normally got lions on or some
Yeah.
sort of griffin type thing.
Yeah.
But the colours always change. I think there's different regions.
Is that lion rampant?
It's it's pretty angry. It's doing something. It's like he's
angry.
and then is that at the top? Oh, yeah. There's a griffin at the top there.
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
Sounded griffin. Gryffindor.
I've actually got one.
And yours is sickles,
Wow.
like sort of I don't know the half moons, but they're like
That's really cool.
yeah. So they're your sigils. At your real life. So you got a lion, wild boar, Whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what some sort of sickle type of thing.
It's a bit weird.
But you've also got actual family mottos.
Right.
And these are your real
Oh, right, okay.
thing, yeah.
This is real.
Yeah. I'm going to start with Dean's. Trust, but in whom take care.
Very deep.
So it looks like you've been...
Yes.
Somebody's had you over.
Yeah, you know me.
Somebody's always having them barkers over. So, yeah, just be careful who you trust, who your friends are. Al's.
Certainly don't trust anyone next.
Fuckers.
So, Alan,
Yep.
yours is, thou mayst break, but shalt not bend me.
I don't know.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean?
I don't know,
I don't know what that one means.
It means, thou mayst break, but shalt not bend me. I'm not sure what that means.
So you'd have to kill me or come
Yeah,
after
I think that's what
yeah,
it is, isn't it?
I'm
You're gonna-
strong,
You
powerful.
have to kill me, I won't, but you won't make me do. I won't be a slave.
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of thing.
yeah. Okay. And then mine, which I think is way cool.
Go on then.
Shocking.
Did you write this one yourself?
Can I shock you? After the battles come the rewards. So
Actually, you could change that A in battle to O.
after the bottles.
That'd be,
You're giving me a little bit of reputation here.
that'd be more fitting.
Well, yeah, you've done that.
Oh,
That's good, isn't it?
Julie's family, because they're from Scotland, and they were Macphersons, and they've got their own tartan,
Yeah, we have. We're from Scotland.
and they've got their own. Still, there's a Macpherson clan and a clan, whatever the clan leader, clan head, whatever.
You take clan too many times and it means nothing. Clang, 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 clang.
And they've also got a motto as well. I think it's touch the hand, not the glove, or something like that. Or touch the cat, not the glove.
Touch the cat.
Yeah.
Touch the cat, not the glove.
Touch the cat, not the glove.
It might be touch the hand, not the glove. I better check. No. Apologies to anybody from Clan Macpherson. We don't want no trouble.
Yeah, we'll just fact it before getting mugs printed.
So they touch me cat, not me glove. Or touch the hand, not the glove. Or
Feel the weft.
tickle me flange.
And go.
What was that?
Massive
biggest-
fly.
It's the biggest hornet you've ever seen in your life.
We're sitting in this cabin in the woods. We've got giant hornets. Ghosts, obviously. Zombies and werewolves.
Well, we spoke recently. You know how we're becoming the Groovy Ghoulies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm taking ownership of being a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
The name that has haunted me.
Frankie.
Are you letting it fit there? Are you letting it sit?
I've got that. And I was actually reading about Frankenstein. I thought I'm going to immerse myself in this.
Embrace it.
Embrace it, yeah. I'm going to know about it. I'm going to know him.
You're going to know about it.
And the first thing that I was actually quite surprised was, there is actually a real Castle Frankenstein.
Okay.
That's a real place.
Oh, right, okay.
I hadn't realised, yeah.
Anything to do with the story?
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, Al.
That's what I do.
Now, completely unrelated.
But yeah, firstly, there is a real Castle Frankenstein. And Frankenstein actually means a stone of the Franks. The Franks were a clan of people, or a tribe of people in an area of Germany called the Franks.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, and Stein meant stone. So it was stone of... That's all I know.
Really?
Yeah. So, obviously, the sort of bringing a man to life aspect of it isn't real.
Yeah.
But it was kind of loosely based on a few possible sources, one of whom being a Mr. Joseph Conrad Dippel. That's real, that was what he was called, and he was born in Castle Frankenstein in 1673. He trained in theology, which is being a vicar, Al.
I do that.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yes.
But he quickly became known, he got a reputation as a controversial spiritual leader, and his opinions were quite diverse for their time.
Yeah.
He was very charismatic and used his charisma mostly to gain social influence and financial gain.
Good
For
old
himself,
financial
for himself.
gain.
So again, I'm feeling another connection to the man. So he was accused of leading people away from traditional faith and eventually was imprisoned for 7 years for heresy. Now, he became obsessed whilst in prison with the idea of the elixir of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that everlasting life?
Yes, of finding something that will allow you to live forever, or to give people everlasting life, or even bring people back from the dead. And he apparently claimed to have found it with something he found when he was boiling bones one day. He discovered something that he quickly named Dipple's oil.
That's not real.
And he
You read that wrong.
attempted to sell the formula to this oil to the owners of Castle Frankenstein in order to buy it. But they said, yeah, okay. Nah,
All I think
we're all right.
I'm going for Dipple, all I think this week.
We're all right.
My Dipples are old enough.
But they allowed him to stay in the castle, where he continued to practice his search for the elixir of life. And he experimented with alchemy, so trying to make gold from base metals, and then began experimenting with anatomy. And specifically, he was attempting to transfer the soul from one cadaver to the other.
What's a cadaver?
A dead body.
Oh, a dead body.
He attempted to transfer the soul using a funnel. Now, I don't know whether this was a specific soul funnel,
Jump in there with you.
yeah, or whether you just sort of put your hand over the top and then.
Yeah, but did he
don't-
shove the funnel in one
Well, he must have done,
and then
mustn't
stick
he?
the other one and try and couch it across?
Get it in. Well, I reckon, I imagine that he stuck the funnel in one, filled it up
Filled it with soul.
You sure this
with
one?
soul, then moved it to the other one,
Fill it with soul.
stuck the funnel up that one.
It's a soul funnel.
Well, the soul went into that one. Is how I imagined it happened.
I got a funnel full of
Is
soul.
this kind of a Pet Shop Boys kind of story? Is there any rats included in this or gerbils?
Now there became allegations of grave robbing, more experiments with bodies, and he was even accused of keeping company with the devil.
Just kicking back with the devil.
Gods.
See, that's what I imagine, keeping company with the devil.
That sounds cool. doesn't
They're
it?
just two old men sitting in a
chilling.
couple of armchairs.
Goody. That's it.
Yeah.
Come on, Game of Thrones.
Satan with his hoofs up. After a busy day of pitchforking babies into the fire.
Half blind Red Dead. Come on.
Well, Dipple became a recluse and would only enter public life when giving one of his lectures on the secrets to the elixir of life. However, in 1734, when Dipple was aged 61, he published a pamphlet in which he claimed he had developed further on his elixir, and now he would live until the age of 135.
Are you telling me that as a fact? And now we will live.
Yeah, this is what he states.
Well, it's not forever.
Well, 6 months later, he died of a stroke. Aged 61 and a half. But tales of Dipple and his work and his experiments on cadavers and his soul transference funnel became legend and folklore,
Fantastic. That is fascinating.
What's it?
and even made their way to Jacob Grimm, the elder of the Brothers Grimm.
Oh, the Grimm brothers.
And one of his translators, whose name I didn't feel was important enough to write down,
Hans. Let's call him Hans.
one of them was actually Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley, was her godmother.
Right, okay.
So there's a bit of a link there.
Well, this is probably tell the story.
Now, Dipple's oil is 100% real, and whilst it was never actually proven to be an elixir of life, it was actually used in World War II as a chemical weapon. Not as a weapon to specifically harm people, but what it actually used for was to take wells out of action. You poured this oil into wells
into the water supply.
and rendered them undrinkable.
Oh. So it was just horrible stuff.
So it was just horrible nastiness.
And what was it? He got that from boiling bones?
Boiled bones, yeah.
What would you get out of that?
Glue, and then they make glue. Boiling bones
yeah.
then.
But it's only Paolo mint as well, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
You're telling me Paolo's contain dipples oil?
And
No,
bones.
but what's the stuff you get out of...
Gelatin.
Gelatin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paolo mint's a
Oh, right. So, yeah, they got gelatin. Because
No. So I don't know. No.
It's confusing.
Is this the
It's
Skittles
confusing.
thing all over again to me?
Now,
I'm
Frankenstein
worried.
didn't invent Paolo mint, right?
No, but
He's friend-
Skittles.
Oh, no, that's what's registered in your
Skittles
brain.
have got ants blood in.
Probably not true.
Polo mints are full of bones.
No. There's something you can get from bones, from boiling bones.
Yeah.
Dem boned.
Well, you get-
right? You get something out of them called gelatin. Yeah?
Yeah.
And gelatin is a common enough substance, sort of sugary
I
type
thought you had
substance.
cartilage.
You're confusing it. You're confusing it.
Yeah.
They didn't
From
tell
gelatin, this product you can get from animal bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use that in the production of lots of different things. One of which being polo mint,
I'm not eating them again.
which is why vegans won't eat polo mint.
Ah.
And they've all got really bad breath.
Neither will I. I'm bad breath.
So is this before or after he became a policeman?
Officer Dipple.
Oh, definitely saw him in Top Gun.
Top cat.
I'm just after the bit. I want.
Top Cat had a stroke.
Besides, this is top
Top
cat.
Cat.
I'm up to the hospital, Ini.
What the fuck is that?
I just, you know.
Wow, the man of 1,000 voices, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, they're all dead.
Talking in a normal voice because I'm worried now.
Well, do you want me to tell them?
So there you go. That is
Very interesting,
one
but
of
interesting.
the possible.
That was actually interesting.
But I actually did think you were going to
Influences.
say there's an actual man called Frankenstein.
No,
I bet there is, though.
that's the Rocky Horror Show, isn't it?
Frank Enferter.
Yes. No. His first name wasn't Frank. Yeah. And really, the image we have of Frankenstein, the big man with the flat head and the
Yeah,
bolts
the
on his
bolts.
neck, that's all Hollywood. That came from the
So,
Boris Karloff
have they
films.
took that from that? So it is based on that kind of... No, it's not.
No,
it's just
The
coincidence.
story is based on it, but the appearance of Frankenstein's because
Oh, yeah,
Frankenstein was
obviously,
doctor.
yeah, that's... Yeah.
And I'm not even sure. Really, I haven't. I've not read. Well, I've started the book, but I haven't finished it. Yeah, I'm still on the boat.
It's hard work, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've tried reading the book, it's very hard work.
So there you go. Anyway,
Well, that's beautiful.
I did think about doing something on the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah, because of the
The sad fire.
Now, I do happen to know that Hunchback of Notre Dame was supposed to be fiction, and it was actually proven not to be most recently. I read that today because of the thingy going
It's a
down.
Victor Hugo novel, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was based upon something real. I didn't think it was, but it's actually based upon. There is a story for it
What is it?
that made the story. I don't know how to get that far.
Brilliant.
I just saw that. I'm just saying for next time we could do that.
Need citation.
Now, can I just
I'll
say?
update Wikipedia.
Can I just
You
say?
just sit there in 2 t-shirts.
Amazingly for Al, this may be true. 19th century sculptor Henry Sibson makes references in his memoir to a humped-back carver who worked at the cathedral at around the time that the book was written in 1828. Although, I've never heard of Henry Sibson. This could all be bullshit for all I know.
There's a new Star Wars film coming out at the end of the year, and nobody's bothered about it.
No.
It's all been about Avengers,
To be fair, yeah, you're right
Game of
there.
Thrones. It's not, and it's the last of the Skywalker
yeah.
saga.
And also, I have read about the new trailer dropping. The Boba Fett spin-off has been dropped.
The Mandalorian.
I saw the trailer today.
Now
It's-
I read
it's
as part
off
of an
Netflix.
article, part of an article I read about the news.
The Mandalorian?
I don't know.
No, I'll tell you what it is.
Oh no, sorry.
It's gone to Disney.
No, no, I've got my voice crossed. Sorry. Yeah, they was going to do a Boba Fett film, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, that's been dropped. Sorry.
Has he?
It has.
Has he? Oh,
I
no.
thought you
just
said
wrote-
series. I thought you said series.
No, because there was all kinds in it. At one point, everybody
Yeah.
who'd ever been in Star Wars and had a line, the man who's in the pub
Yeah.
saying, "We don't serve your kind in here, Mr. Robot." That was a brilliant impression.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I thought I was there.
He was getting his own spin off. In with the bollocks for a tune. And everything.
Oh no.
So
There's a lot of
I heard
spin-off.
at the because they'd been disappointed in returns from
Han Solo.
the Han Solo
Yeah.
film, so they were dropping the side projects.
Yeah, I think they have. Yeah.
They have to a degree. Yeah, they're just making them series because Disney's now opening its own streaming channel.
Yeah.
They're all going to Disney. That's why they're not being cancelled. They're just being cancelled from Netflix. They're being switched across.
I think they have dropped the film,
They have dropped the film.
Because there
yeah.
was
but they're making a
an
still.
Obi-Wan as well, wasn't there?
I think that's still going on. I think there's an Obi one still. in the
I haven't
works.
heard anything about that. Yeah, because the Mandalorian I've seen.
That's going to
the
be on
trailer
their
for.
streaming site, isn't it? Based on Boba Fett's type of person. What are they called? You know, this all the same. There's a lot of bounty hunters. You know, it's
Well,
like,
we kind of know Boba Fett's story, don't
it's
we?
not Boba Fett. It's about that troop. You
I was
know,
gonna say, didn't
there's
say
loads
Boba
of
Fett.
The Mandalorians. That's the type of soldier he is.
That all the stormtroopers became.
Is that what there was? Oh yeah, there was based on him. But
They
now-
were all bound off
they used
Jango
to-
Fett,
they
and
based-
in a payment he was allowed to keep one,
Yeah.
which was Boba Fett.
Is that the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something to do with that. But John Favreau's directed it. Who did Iron Man and Iron Man 2. and all that.
Yeah.
So that's
That
good.
might be good because he's a genuine fan, isn't he? So that
Well,
might-
Yeah.
I've liked everything he's done. Every film he's made, I've quite liked. He's in a lot of them as well. He's the
happy.
happy. That's him. Yeah. Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, you must watch it. Honestly, within the first seconds and the end as well, there's somebody in it. You've seen that, haven't you?
But you know what Star Wars now?
Yeah.
Who?
It's really, really confusing.
Yeah, you need to watch the trailer. I don't want to say you need to watch the
The
trailer.
Star Wars for the new, the trailer for the new Star Wars. That's what it's about.
There's somebody in it.
I don't know what he means.
Oh, the Emperor.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's back.
Oh, the laugh at
You
the
hear
end,
his
yeah.
laugh.
I watched on YouTube. There's a celebration, like the big party they have for Star Wars, and they've like at Comic Con.
Celebrate the Sith. Come on.
Yeah, so you got the panel like so all the cast.
Yeah.
And then it shows the trailer, and as the trailer ends, you get some nice red lights come on, and he comes out, the Emperor. Comes out to the front of the stage, Ian McDermott, and all he says is roll it again, but he says it like the Emperor. Everyone goes mad, and then it comes back on again, and then he disappears again. So they've kept it. I don't know how they've managed to keep that a secret for so long, because nobody knew until then, till that moment, like
And the new title has been announced, isn't it? Then?
yeah,
Yes.
Rise of the
The
Skywalker.
Rise of the Skywalker. Yeah.
the Rise of Skywalker, isn't it?
The Rise
The
of
Rise of the
Skywalker.
Skywalker, is it?
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, the Rise of the Skywalker.
But which Skywalker?
It's got to be Ray, isn't it?
It's right, isn't it? It's
Or-
got to be.
What about
Or-
Luke?
He's dead.
Is he now disappeared?
No one's ever gone.
Did he appear as a ghost, the Force ghost, at the end?
A forced ghost.
Force ghost?
What's a forced ghost?
I don't want to be a ghost.
Get out there and scare some bastards.
Not a Force ghost, they call it, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, like Yoda appeared and...
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think he did
Anakin.
appear at the end of the film. No, he didn't.
Did
At
he?
the end of Return of the Jedi, they do, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, he is in this. I know he's in this.
But in the last one, the
Star Wars.
The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi, we've seen him disappear, but we don't see him reappeared as a ghost or anything, so... He might not be dead, he might have just...
He's saying the Rise of Skywalker. That could also be Kylo Ren.
Surely he'd be a Solo. His dad's name was Solo.
Yeah, but they weren't married, so he might have took his mum's name.
He might have took Darth's name.
Yeah.
Ben Darth.
Ben Darth.
Ben Darth.
Ben Vader.
Ben Vader.
Don't he make porn films?
Ben Darth.
You don't need to see his identification.
Ben Darth.
Yeah, well, it looks great. I think it looks great. Must watch. Must watch.
So, yeah.
For all you viewers who haven't seen it, must watch. Don't.
Notre Dame then.
Not the way you're talking about that. It's very sad.
Never mind.
Very sad for you.
Very sad. I'm quite sad, but yeah, Star Wars is out in 6 months. So. The other day, I was driving through a city nearby. Yeah, it was quite busy. There were quite a number of cars on the road. You know, we don't always see a lot of traffic about these days with what's going on. I saw a car. A car was a BMW.
Okay.
An old BMW. It was selling its private reg. The private reg spelt out a local football team.
Beginning with...
Don't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, they all begin with W anyway.
Have a guess how much you wanted for it.
£3,000.
£3,000.
Did it actually look like what it's supposed to say, yeah? So I'm going to say £8,000.
Close. £10,000.
Jesus
They wanted.
Christ.
W9L. Oh, actually, I better not say in case the person hears. But yeah, it. But it spelt out wolves.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite.
That's
bang
so
on.
much, man.
£10,000.
That's the price of a car.
It's mad.
Somebody will buy that. Some fanatical idiot with too much money will buy
But
that.
the car wasn't worth that.
It's in the car with the boy. It's the reg, isn't it?
No, we weren't selling the car.
No, it was only that's only
He was selling private reg
that's
for
just
sale.
the plate.
Oh yeah, that's I know that. Yeah, just on there.
Jesus, man. Do you know? I saw.
You get a businessman, man. You get someone who owns a business in it with a Mad Bulls fan and he'll
Yeah.
buy £10,000.
Do you know, on the football subject, I did see yesterday. I forget what program it was on, and someone, there was like two teams facing off. You know, you get the what they call it now, the book. You get the guide kind of thing.
The programme.
And and then you got the list of the people's names. I forget the name of the team. It wasn't like a big team. It was I don't know, Stonewell or something like that. And what they'd done is they cleverly, so the home team had cleverly rearranged all their players' names to say SFC or shit. Yeah, they're clever.
So if you were going to have a private reg, I don't think I would, even if I won the lottery, even if I was a
I
gajillion.
would. I think I'd have a private reg.
Yeah.
But what would you have?
I don't know. I wouldn't pay £10,000 for one.
Would you
though.
have your name, or would you have... Like, there's a guy I work with, like, one of the big bosses at the company. He's got two cars, two nice cars. One spells out his first name, and one spells out his second name.
See,
You know what I mean?
that's a bit sad.
And that doesn't really do it for me, if I'll be
No, I
honest.
don't really know.
I'd have something funny. I think, you know, I like fun. I like funny
Actually,
stuff. So.
DNO. I'll just keep saying it. That's only about 300 quid
Yeah.
Yeah,
with some numbers.
that's alright, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
that's
I've,
alright.
I've dropped hints for that. You know, I've had important birthdays.
Nothing there.
No.
But you can. There's a site you can go on, and you can just check what's available as well. So just browse
He's not
through.
buying that one. We don't want to buy his own, does he? Want somebody else to buy it for him?
That's not bad. £300.
No, what?
I don't know what I'd have to, yeah. I don't know whether it'd be my name or something, or love, you know what I mean? Or
Love.
not someone or love, I mean something, yeah, like a football team.
Oh,
or
I thought you were just going to have
Yeah, I did as well.
LOVE1. God.
the love machine.
Here he comes.
And
Doctor
your
Love.
van for work.
Jump in the van, jump in the love machine.
It's getting busy around by my house now. Busy with vamps. Busy
You
with
know what
zombies.
boy's name?
The vamps.
Oh, shut up playing, I fucking hate him. Yeah, it's just...
If it's him, it's bloody Shawn Mendes. Looking out for the
well, that
business.
fucking homeless bloke, Ed Sheeran.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing, isn't it? With he's ruined busking.
He
has
Every busker in the whole of the Midlands loves the shape of me.
Yeah. You wish.
Not a text.
You shouldn't tell that woman in next.
As soon as I walk past, I'm in love with this. Oh, fuck off, so's your mate.
But you know what else Ed Sheeran ruins?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Fucking give me through my own Thrones. There's somebody singing in the woods.
Oh,
It's
he's
Ed
not.
Sheeran.
Under the light of 1,000 stars.
What?
No, no, he just checked you out of it, didn't he? You know, something, you know, like that, like a cameo.
It was an odd cameo, wasn't it? Yeah.
No.
No, actually, I think it was just odd because he was singing.
Yeah, perhaps.
You know what I mean? I think if he'd just been
But if it had
one
been-
of
No,
them
they should
soldiers-
stop doing it.
He's
You
got
know.
a shoe on it. He could have been Elton John.
Oh, no, he
You know what I mean?
couldn't.
Going through and he'd be like a hobbit. in a cloud.
It ruins things for me. That ruins things because at the moment you're in the moment, believing what's going on. You know this story's great, and all of a sudden Ed Sheeran turns up, takes you out of it, takes you completely out of it, and you're just like, go on, sing the shape of me. I know you want to. It's no good. It's like when they did. Have you ever watched that Guy Ritchie film? Is it King Henry or something?
King Arthur.
King Arthur, is it? Bloody David Beckham turns up in it, polishing boots or whatever he's fucking doing.
Yeah, he got slagged.
And it just
didn't he?
ruined-
He
yeah,
had
ruined-
two
ruined-
You know,
wins.
I've always loved David Beckham.
I love him, but he can't act.
Well, I
He
haven't seen
can't
him.
act.
I don't think he's...
No,
Ah.
he's a good egg.
He seems a lovely chap,
You know
you
what I
know.
mean? He's I've always liked Beckham.
But he does like, you know, he earns a lot of money for charity, and you know, he's an ambassador for like
But he can't act.
kids'
Stay off that.
welfare things and sport, and you know, I think he does a good thing.
It's not like David Beckham. He was my hero when he was playing football, but he can't act.
I've never seen it. I can't imagine him because he's always been famous for his his voice, hasn't he? Being a bit,
Yeah, been a bit.
He's a bit dippy,
you know.
but he's nice. He is a nice guy. Seems to be anyway. I don't
Now
know.
he has a brand new, clean pair of pants
Oh yeah.
Look at
every
him.
day of the week. Every day he has a new pair of pants.
Puts clean pants on every day.
No, I don't.
Order
think-
that.
Oh, he's got
No, I mean he
Brand
has a brand new. He only wears them
Oh,
once.
brand new.
never wears used
Well,
pants.
oh, right. So I'm gonna say, I mean, I'll change your pants every day. But no, we're brand new.
Get a bit defensive there.
I
Pete.
know. What are you trying to say? Look at the mate
What
with
have
the dirty
we
pants. No, but that's a bit silly, and he just like.
Well, listen, he,
But it is nice, isn't it?
Perhaps it's because Posh got to be asked to wash him. And he
No,
said,
it was
if
part,
you ain't gonna
that
wash
was
him.
part of his contract when he did that. Remember the model he did for the pants? That was part of the contract.
George's has that.
He asked for a new pair every day. No, it was
life.
Christian Dior or something.
Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein. sorry.
But it is nice, isn't it? Putting out brand new pants do feel different.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, because you ain't stretched. you ain't.
You haven't vomited all over him. That's the strangest face I've ever seen you pull.
I mean, over time you sort of, you know, they take the shape of your head and stuff. So no, you know, new pants like they're like a blank canvas at night. You can sort of, you can do your Jackson Pollock all over it.
You can
cheap butterflies.
You want your new pants to cover your Jackson Pollocks.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They're like snug and tight and.
No, I would like that. Yeah. If I was going to be a David Beckham, I would insist. You know, if I ever get anywhere near that.
I insist David Beckham puts my pants on every day.
Should we have David Beckham hero of the month?
No,
We'll stop doing
For
it.
having clean pants on.
Yeah, he's my hero. Love clean pants.
He's very clean, very punctual. Have you seen his underpants?
Okay, well, we seem to have come to a natural conclusion there. Unless anybody else has got anything else
Nope.
on this week's report.
No, I'm done. I'm
Okay,
spent.
yes. Okay, so this is the Monikers. This is Pete. Bye. Al.
Bye then.
And me, Dino. Later. And we'll say good night. And whatever you do, don't go outside.
La, da, 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 da,